I'm Lindsay, and this is Lindsay Knows Local, the podcast where I keep you in the loop on everything happening in our community, from new businesses and local events to development updates and the people making it all happen. This is your inside look at what's coming, what's changing, and what you don't want to miss. Whether you live here, work here, or just love knowing what's next, this podcast is all about staying connected, supporting local, and knowing your community a little better. Because when it comes to what's happening around here, Lindsay knows local.
Welcome back to Lindsay Knows Local. As you can probably tell, I'm in red, white, and blue, and there is a reason for that. We are going to be talking about July 4th celebrations. So, as you know, it's 250-year celebration, signing the Declaration of Independence, and Tomball does fireworks, and we do it big in Tomball. So it's actually one of the largest fireworks shows on this side of Houston. And so if you live near Tomball, maybe you've never been to Tomball's fireworks show, I'm going to try to persuade you to go ahead and come out and see what it's all about. So first things first, the roads are shut down. So it's sort of like a small town feeling. So we actually shut down 249 and 2920. So that's sort of like the Four Corners area. And that shutdown is from 3 p.m. to midnight. And what that helps do is it creates a zone for all types of fun and celebration for July 4th. So in that, they're going to have food vendors, they're going to have music, they're going to have kids zones, a cool zone I think they usually have, lots of mingling and hanging out with people in celebration July 4th. Usually I think 2 years ago, I got a cup and it changes colors when the kids put a cold drink in it that they got for free. You know, they do a lot of passing out of little trinkets and things. So it's a lot of fun. So in saying that, there's also the Facebook page. If you want to find out more, there's a whole Facebook page dedicated to this. I think 1,500 people are already interested in it. So go ahead and check that out as well. One thing to note, coolers are allowed, but no outside alcohol and no glass products. So if you want to, bring some things to keep hydrated, you can do so. Just make sure you don't bring outside alcohol or glass. So here's the rundown of what's going on. So 6:30, they're going to do a special screening of National Treasure, and it's going to be on a big screen, so you can enjoy that. Then they're going to do at 7 o'clock a patriotic tribute honoring veterans and active duty. Really special time to thank our people that are serving currently and that have served in the past. 7:30, they're going to have live music, and that's going to be Willow Creek Junction. And then around 9:15, they posted 9:20, they're going to actually start the fireworks. So it depends, that 5-year grace. We usually get there like 8:45 just to make sure we have our spot picked out. And also the Tomball Fire Department's going to update constantly. As you know, it's been raining nonstop every day. So they have a running updated status of what it looks like for the fireworks show. And if they're going to move it up or if they're going to delay it, it will be posted. Now, when we talk about parking, if you're not local, so I mentioned Four Corners. So I usually park behind Target off of 2920, but you can park in Academy parking lot and Kohl's. And we just set up our little area with some fold-out chairs. Make sure you bring bug spray. That's key. And then we have snacks for the kids and sometimes some light-up toys. And we just sit, hang out with people, strike up conversation, and just enjoy the really fantastic fire show. It is not just a wimpy one. It's a very big show, and I think you'll be highly impressed with what is put up in the sky. Next up on the northwest side, we're going to talk about the Woodlands. It's called Woodlands Red, Hot, and Blue Festival. As we all know, it's always hot around here. So the Woodlands has morning activities. They start actually at 9 a.m., so it's a little bit earlier festival and time to celebrate. So they have red, hot, and pool events at the township pools. So as you know, the Woodlands has a ton of pools all around the Woodlands, and that's going to run from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have a parade that's called the South County 4th of July Parade. That's going to start sharp at 9 a.m. So then you're going to roll into the multiple locations that Woodlands going to have with the celebration of the 250 years. So that runs from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, with this celebration in the Woodlands, they have multiple sites. So Town Green Park, Waterway Square, North Shore Park, that's the really big lake right near the mall and Market Street, Hughes Landing, and then Rob Fleming Park. So there's a lot of different locations that this is going to be happening simultaneously, as well as, again, food vendors, face painting, crafts, family activities, lots of live music. So definitely check it out. Now, their fireworks show is going to be a little bit later. They're predicting that they're going to do their show around 9:25, 9:30. Maybe you can hit up both of them if you want to like go from one to the next. Maybe you could do 2 fireworks shows in one day. I don't know. If you're really jazzed about seeing fireworks. So definitely check the Woodlands location out and see what it's all about since it starts a little earlier and it sounds like a really good time. One thing I do want to mention that the Woodlands has is that they have a drone show, and that's going to be, I don't know, they didn't really specify on what time that's going to happen. That might be on another Facebook page or event page, but they're going to have a drone show probably around the same time, or they're going to have it before the fireworks. So definitely check that out if you like drones and a little bit different than your traditional fireworks. Hopefully that covers July 4th option for you, either whether it be in the Woodlands or in Tomball. Lots of fun times we have with family and friends, and I hope you enjoy yourself. Remember, be safe at those fireworks if you're not going to attend the show, and we'll see you next week. That's your local update. Make sure you're following along because we'll be posting every Thursday of Tomball and the surrounding areas. And if you're thinking about moving to Tomball or anywhere near Tomball and the surrounding areas, just know that I'd love to help you. I'll see you guys next week. That's Lindsay Knows Local. This episode is sponsored by Bostic Marketing Productions. If you're a business or organization that needs video production, live streaming, or content that looks and sounds professional, check them out. And thanks again to our sponsors for making the show possible. If you have any ideas or questions that you would like to know, we would love to hear from you. Make sure you message us on anything that you want to talk about topic-wise, and we'll see you next week.